Hi everyone, this is Joni. I just wanted to come on this, I guess it would be evening now, um, to show you all of the foundation sticks that I've been trying. And this is like my newfound love. Everything that I'm, all of the looks that I'm doing lately are starting off with the stick foundation. It's just, once you try it, it's almost addicting. It's hard to go back to the liquid foundation um, because it's just so easy to put on. So I'm going to show you some of the foundations that I have. Now the first one that I picked was, excuse me, I just need a tissue. The first one I picked was the NYX Mineral, um, the Mineral Foundation, and I think I picked the wrong color. I think I went too light because when I put it on, it's almost colorless on me. And I find to get any kind of decent coverage, I have to put a lot of it on. So I would like to try this again, but in a deeper color. This is, I am usually one of the lightest shades. Um, this color is MSF01 Fair Clair. And that might just be a little bit too fair for me. So I don't want to write NYX off at all um, because I'm usually pretty happy with their products. But this color that I chose doesn't do anything for me. So right now what I use this for actually is if you know, because I don't like to waste things. I don't like to throw things out and waste them. I use this more as a concealer. Like after I've done my eyeshadow, I used it today just to clean up, you know, my eyes. I'll, you know, put some over here and clean up the outer corner if I've kind of gone too far out with it. So that's how I'm using this now, to use it up. And it's working fine in that capacity. Um, Another one that I have is the Maybelline Superstay. And so after my experience with the NYX, I thought, you know, lots of times you find sales where it's buy one, get one half off, or buy one, get one free. So I thought I am going to try getting different shades and see what happens. So that's what I did here. So this is the Maybelline, their version of the eyeshadow stick. And these are two different colors. So let me tell you what they are. Okay, so I went a little bit darker this time, and let's see. This says Cream 2 Matte Formula, and it, you know, I didn't even unwrap it, but I don't know if you can see. There is a sponge there that you can use to blend it. I don't use a sponge to blend it, and I really don't like something that I can't clean, so I didn't even unwrap that. I mean, you could use your blender if you want. Um, I'll show you what kind of a brush I use. Just so you know, I have these pushed all the way up. You don't get a lot in these. So, I mean, you don't use a lot, but you don't get a lot either. So, these, you know, these average anywhere between $7 and maybe $11, but you can often find them on sale. So they do last a while, but like I would buy one bottle. This is, I used to buy one bottle of liquid, and that one bottle of liquid would get me through a half a year. So don't think like, oh wow, this is great. You know, I'm gonna get a half a year out of this one stick. You're not. You're gonna get, you know, maybe like a month, maybe. because they don't give you a whole lot. But this one I did like, but I did find, as I did with all of these, that you definitely have to set them with powder and setting spray in order for them to stay. And my best result is by using, um, I don't find a difference that much in the powder, although I use, I have a bunch of different powders. I have Laura Mercier, I have Becca, I have, this is Becca, I have, um, what's that other one that I use a lot of that I love? Oh, Makeup Forever, that's another good brand. But I will get the whole day out of it if I use the setting spray, the all-nighter. It'll stay put. That's the only setting spray I'll get all day out of this with. Any other setting spray, and I have to reapply around lunchtime, which I don't mind doing because I like playing with makeup, so that never bothers me. And I like coming back from lunch, looking fresh again, getting a little break, relaxing, freshening up my face, and coming back for the afternoon. So I do like these. I found that, with that setting spray and the powder, they do have good staying power. But there's another one I tried, the L'Oreal Infallible, and actually putting the two, against each other. My preference is with this one. I think this has better staying power. So I try to use this one like on the weekends, where I'm kind of pretty much home and, I do want to wear makeup, but I'm not going out, I'm not going to see anybody. So I just, putting on makeup. So that's how I use them up. So in this one, I got in the Infallible, the L'Oreal Infallible. Now let me see if I can tell you how this was, because I have some of these a while now. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. It's here on this one too. Okay. These colors are on the top of the bottle. These are natural ivory and classic ivory. And the numbers are 112 and 120. So those colors I did okay with. But this Fair Claire was too light. Okay, so here in the L'Oreal Infallible, I got a beige, and the other one is ivory. So I got 401 and 402. I don't know that there were as many colors in this line, because you can see 401, is ivory, and then 402 is beige. That's a big jump, there were more color selections in this one. Maybe that's why I like this one better. I don't know. But so I got, the lightest, and then I went a little deeper. And really both are fine with me. Sometimes I even mix the colors. But the way that I apply it is, here's what you get. I haven't used that much of this. So there's not that much missing out of these. That's what you get. So the way I apply it is I almost do the number 3. I start here, I come in here, I go around into my chin. Same thing, I go the other way, and I do a number 3. Then I go across the top of my lip, and I go across my nose, and then I go across the top of my forehead, only because I have a little more that I'm covering up. I just am recovering from shingles, so I have patches of discoloration from where the rash was. And then I take a brush like this, or like this, and I just blend it. Something with a flat top. This is almost a little too dense. I would prefer this one. This is not as dense. I mean, you can also use, oh, I might have it in the sink drying out. Oh no, here. A brush like this with the hollowed out center. You can use this too, because that does have a flat top. But that kind of sort of a brush to blend it. So that's the blush I use. But my favorite that I've come across so far, and this is the one that I use during the week, like when I'm going to work, you know, and I want good coverage. This has the best coverage and the best staying power for me. It is the most hydrating and the most pigmented, and it doesn't matter. I've used F3, I'm sorry, F4 and F5 in these, and that the F is for fair. That's how much I have left. I use these more than the others. Oh, this one has a little bit more. So this must be the first one that I got. This one's a little darker. And I do find that if you go a little bit darker, you get better coverage. But these are my favorite, and it's Makeup Revolution. They are my favorite foundation sticks. So there you have it. That is, you know, my review of them. These are more creamy, more hydrating, more pigmented, stay better. Again, I still use the all-nighter, and I do use a setting spray. They also have, and it's just so convenient, oh, I can't find it at the moment. Makeup Revolution also has a stick. I'm just looking while I'm talking to you guys. They also have a stick. Oh, this is Anastasia. I'm not crazy about this. And you would think it's probably the most expensive. It's too dry. It's too dry, and I didn't like the color. Their fair version of it was too light. Let's see. Porcelain stick foundation. This color was too light, and I found the formula was too dry. So this was one of my least favorites. But Makeup Revolution does have a stick, a contour stick that looks just like this, but it's in a black tube, so you can differentiate very easily. And that's it, guys. So I just thought I'd give you a shout out and you know, tell you my experience with these. They also do have sticks in the L'Oreal Infallible line that are like highlighter sticks. I don't know if you can see that. Gives you a little shimmer that you can just, you know, dab on your cheekbones. And these work very well and show up very well. So, so that's what's out there. So, you know, comment down below if you've tried them and if you have any preference, or if you've tried different ones than these, you know, that, you know, maybe I need to try, you know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, if you'd give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.